Welcome to another video. Zidane Matthew Show. Remember, tell your friends about the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Share the videos. Alright. I thought I'd finished with the schoolboy football season on Wednesday. Wednesday was the last game. I think I did the final video on Thursday. Yeah, just I put a little small cap on the schoolboy football season. That was overshadowed somewhat by the World Cup going on. But it was still a fantastic season. But I was going through YouTube the other day and I saw a video. It was a long video. But I saw the part that jumped out to me in the video was that I cannot believe I saw somebody trying to tell sensible people that somebody else other than Dajon Whisper Richards was the most valuable schoolboy footballer this season. Yeah, people, me serious. There was a man on YouTube masquerading as an analyst telling people that Dajon Whisper Richard was not the most valuable schoolboy footballer last season. And it wasn't separated in it, so it was the entire schoolboy football season. So you include whatever they did, the Costa Cup players, Manning Cup players, Champions Cup players, and what they did in the one game, Oliver Shield. All of it combined, who was the most valuable player? And somebody was actually sitting in a chair, masquerading as an analyst, and telling sensible people in YouTube land that Dajon Whisper Richards is not the most valuable schoolboy footballer this season. I need to drop off of my chair. That's one of the things that was just automatic, was just obvious. So it wasn't up for discussion. So you think that automatic. He was so far, because you have to be good first before you can be valuable, you know. You have to be one of the best before you can be in the conversation for being the most valuable. Clearly. Now, he's by far the best schoolboy footballer this season. He's by far the most consistently good schoolboy footballer this season. Yeah? So he's clearly, he started ahead of everybody significantly as to how valuable he would be seen. Now, this man scored 30 goals in all competition. 30 or 31 people. Sure, 30 or 31. So, it doesn't matter. He had like between 17 and 19 assists this season. His team went to the Champions Cup final. His team went to the Manning Cup final. So his team went deep into the competitions. You have to win the Manning Cup to play the Oliver Shield. So obviously he couldn't play the Oliver Shield. Now, the next best scorer for Kingston College had like 15 goals. 15 or 14. I think it's the usual name, Gibbs. And so Richards had twice the amount of goals that the other top scorer for Kingston College had. And this team went to the semi-final. Normally, when you have teams that are good enough to make semi-finals and finals of other competition, they have a lot of good players. Now, when one player was so much better than everybody else, and this team was a team that went far, which was one of the top teams, amongst the top 4 teams overall, and one man is so significantly better than the next man in terms of goals, that is valuable. So, Richards was more valuable to his top team than any other player to any top team. There was no disparity in any of the other teams like that. So not only he was by far the best schoolboy footballer this season, he had nobody close to him on his team that went to the semi-final and the final of the Champions Cup. He went to the Manning Cup semi-final and the Champions Cup final. In terms of creativity, he had like as I said, between 17 and 19 assists. The next best thing had between 8 and 10 assists. I think it's 8. So, again, he might double up the next man. He's doubling up on the next person. That is value. It means, people, because Whisper was so much head and shoulders above everybody else and was so dominant. When you look at others, Casey would not have gone. Nobody would have picked Casey to do anything this season if Whisper wasn't on the team. If you take any other players from any other team and put them on Casey team, nobody picked them to go anywhere. That's value. That's what the word value means. Who means more to a top team? You're not going to give a man that come last in M group the most valuable player. No. So the team has to have some success. Without him, listen, if you look at the quality teams that they faced, you look at let me give you an example, people, how valuable the man is. The first game that they played, Jose Marte, ended 0-0. The second game ended 9-0. Whisper scored 5 goals and assisted the other goals there. 0-0. So Whisper not scoring. No. Whisper didn't score on the game, ended 0-0. The next game ended 9-0. So these teams were so far up, the gap between the two teams. But it's really one man that come and did the job and show you the separation. Clarendon College was the top team this season. And 4 of them Casey led 4-0. The game ended 4-2. Whisper scored all 4 goals. And 3 of the goals came from individual brilliance. The next one was a counter-attack. Wonderful finish. The game ended 4-2. When you look at the class of a Clarendon College, look at what they did to Jamaica College, the Manny Cup champions. Look at what they did to everybody else in the schoolboy football season. And it's Whisper responsible for the only game they lost. And you go and tell me about, and I see the man and say Christopher Hull Christopher Hull is not even the most valuable player on Clarendon College team. That was the captain, Douglas. Anybody who believes that anybody else was more valuable in schoolboy football this season, come off of YouTube, come off of anyone there discuss sports, and go preach or something. People, like, subscribe, and share. We're never going further. It was annoying to hear somebody trying to convince intelligent people that somebody else other than Dejan Whisper Richard was the most valuable schoolboy footballer this season. It's crazy, man. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.